back to That Dad Guy. It's July 24th, 2022. And today I got some postcards to write. I don't have any officials that can go out because mine are all still traveling, haven't reached their destinations yet. So we've got some friend mail to write back. And we have one of my two mysteries solved. So if you tuned into the episode on Friday of the mail that I received, I got two cards from the United States. One was postmarked from Montana and the other is South Dakota. And I didn't know who they were from because they weren't signed. So I reached out to a few different people that I thought they might be. All of them said, nope, not us. So I started to go back through all my old postcards. And interesting enough, these postcards have a label on it, a printed label for my address, and I found another postcard in my collection that had the exact same one. So Lila, thank you for these. Now I have a way of responding to you and saying thank you for the postcards. Yeah, I was surprised it took so much to figure it out, but now that I figured out that mystery, I can respond, so thank you very much. There is still one mystery that remains. Alvin Jones from Dublin, Ireland. I'm not sure the connection, how you got my address and sent me these lovely things, but it says you watch my videos on your card. So if you're watching this video or the one on Friday, please reach out to me. Let me know our connection and your address so I can respond. Now, don't put your address out on YouTube. Send me a direct message either in an email or on Instagram, which is in the description. Do that so not everybody is getting your address, but please let me know that it was you that sent it to me and how we got our connection. It was great. I appreciate you watching the videos, but I would like to be able to respond and say thank you for the lovely package that you sent me. All right, let me show you the cards that I've picked to go today. This first one is this Star Wars card. So you can see Rey's outfit, and they're saying I borrowed one of Rey's outfits, so it looks like a bunch of bandages or just wrap. So I think it's kind of funny, these Star Wars cards. So that one's going to go out, and this came from that lovely booklet that Shara sent me from British Columbia last week. So I am making quick use of them and sending them back out to other people. She asked whether or not they were going to stay in my collection. No, I don't really collect blank postcards, so if it's blank, I'm going to turn around and send it back out again. All right, we're sending out some meetup cards. Now, one thing I did learn about meetups that I hadn't heard before, Basil told me that when you get a meetup, normally you send it out on the day that you have the meetup. I didn't do any of that. I bought the cards, got them all stamped at the meetups that I went to. I even got a few meetups from the one I didn't attend in Nova Scotia. That happened in between. I like the cards, so I bought some of those. So I do have some of those cards to send out that don't have any stamps on the back because I wasn't present for them. But I still think they're cool, and I think they're cool cards. So people that collect meetup cards that enjoy having the stamps on the back, I'm going to still be sending out a few of those because I bought quite a few. And I do have a few meetup cards that aren't stamped at all because I wasn't present at it, but they did happen around when I was here. All right, so that being said, I have this Prince Edward Island meetup card. Each one of the meetups we did here in Atlantic Canada had two cards each. So I have two different ones from New Brunswick, two different ones from Nova Scotia, two different ones from Prince Edward Island. And we do have meetups for a later date for Newfoundland, but a date hasn't been set for when that's going to take place. So here we go. Here's one of the Prince Edward Island ones that's going to go out. I have New Brunswick ones that are going to go out. And I have the alternate New Brunswick one that's going to go out. So if you happen to get one of them, there may be another one coming in the future if that's what you enjoy seeing. And then here is one of the Nova Scotia meetup cards that I was talking about. So if you can look at the back, you can see there are no stamps on it like you would see if you were looking at one of the ones that I was an attendee at. So those that people just like the cards, have the meetup, have the image, I still have that to send out as long as you don't mind there not being any stamps on them. So that's going out. We have a That Dad Guy card going out. I like to send those out to people that have reached out for the first time that may be watching my channel. So that's going out. We have one of the Doctor Who cards. Speaking of meetups, because this is where I got a big box of Doctor Who cards from Sophia from Montreal. So that one is going to go out. I have this card from the Great Smoky Mountains that was sent to me. That's going to go out. I watched some videos from different YouTubers out there, and some of them are adventurers or explorers, and the Smoky Mountains was one of the areas that I've seen recently. I've seen it quite a few times, but more recently I've seen it again, so it made me think of this particular person and that I should send them a card. And then I have this last one going out. This is one of the 3D cards from Cans. That was sent to me. I think this was sent to me by Skyestia in Lithuania, so thank you for that. Hopefully I haven't gotten that incorrectly of who sent it to me, but I think it came in one of her really cool parcels that she sent. So thank you for that. So I have my work ahead of me to fill all these out, stamp them, sticker them, washi them, whatever I'm going to be doing. I find the ones that are meetup cards, they're a lot easier to do because half the space is used up with stamps. So you're basically saying, this is from the meetup, you put the address, you put the date, the temperature on it, and that's about all the space you have left once you get the sent to address on it. That's about all the space you get on one of those cards. So those are a little quicker to fill out and send. And I have sent a few of them in envelopes too, so you can put a couple in there to get them all in one fell swoop. Now tomorrow I have a video hopefully coming out of the stamps that Kyler sent me from Prince Edward Island. I want to showcase those in a video. And then also my sister is coming up from St. John with her daughter, and we're looking at doing a couple afternoon adventures after I'm finished work, so in the earlier part of the week. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have some content from those as well, maybe some spots that are tourist destinations here in our local southeast New Brunswick area. So if you're interested in more of those adventures, they are coming. I'm trying to pepper them in with the festivals I'm going to, with postcarding we're doing, the stamps that are coming out. I seem to be getting a little bit of everything happening right now, which is great. I think that it's fun to diversify, that you're not all getting one type of content. And those that like cars are getting things like the Nationals that were here, or the Petitcodiac Motorsport Museum. Things like that are going on. People that enjoy art are getting Inspire festivals. There is another festival coming up next weekend too, or another show. So that might be in the works coming up that you can see. Has something to do with art once again. This week we had the Multicultural Festival, so that was fun seeing all the different nations that we're through. We've had some food things like the Rib Fest. Oh boy, there's been a lot of stuff going on so far this summer down here. I love that every weekend there's something new to do. And there's even things that have happened that I haven't had the chance to get in and do videos on, like Canada Day, for example. That's a big celebration on July the 1st. I didn't get out to that, so you didn't get any videos of the fireworks and the concerts and all the stuff that happened for that. I think it was mentioned maybe in one of the videos, but I can't do everything, and it'll also leave me things to do for next year or whenever the next event happens to come along. So I'm looking forward to that. And then next month, I'm off to Montreal because my daughter's going off to university. So we're gonna do our family trip up into Quebec and do in that area. So we might have some videos that happen within the Montreal or Quebec area as well coming up. Fingers crossed on good weather to continue so we can do more outside videos as well. All right, I think that's all I've got for right now. It gives you a sneak peek of what's coming up. And make sure you're liked and subscribed, of course, and you put the notification bell on so you can see when these videos come out. Like yesterday, I put out 2 videos. You might have gotten That Dad Guy Answers, and you got the Mosaic Festival. So sometimes on the weekends, I do put out multiple videos. Not usually during the week because it's a bit busier with my work schedule and everything else that needs to go on too. So for you guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend if you're watching this as it comes out. Or if your weekend is done and you're watching it at a later date, enjoy the days and the weather ahead. Stay safe. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?